Hi, my name is Paul Burns, living in Bradford, West Yorkshire, England, and today I'm going to show you how to use the Waves SSL audio compressor. It's a VST plugin, and you can see here that it acts both as a downward compressor and also an expander. In the middle we have the input-output display which shows the transfer function. The graph is at 45 degrees because we haven't applied any compression yet. First off, let's watch the compressor in action and observe some of the functions. As we'll see, the shape of that yellow line is going to change shape as we apply some compression, and we'll do that by changing some of the values with the buttons here. The first button can be toggled between two modes, and it's generally left in low-level reference mode, as this is the conventional mode for compressors, in which the output drops as the threshold is lowered. The Make Up Gain button adjusts the overall output level of the compressor module. Threshold is the input level above which the softening compression starts to act on the signal. You can adjust it a number of ways. You can click the button on and type a number. You can drag the button up and down and the number will change, or you can drag these two tabs left here or this tab underneath the input-output graph. Ratio adjusts the compression ratio in the region above the threshold. A ratio of 1 to 1 corresponds to no compression whatsoever, so we get that 45-degree line. As we adjust the ratio, you'll see a curve develop. This particular curve is known as a soft knee curve. The attack and release buttons adjust the reaction time of the compressor unit. The attack time can be adjusted up to 1 second, and the release time can be adjusted from 1 millisecond up to 10 seconds. I would suggest you take some time to play with these functions and see how adjusting the attack and release times can affect the compression on a particular piece of music. The program dependent release button is an advanced function, and I suggest you study that from the manual separately. The big slider to the right allows manipulation of the output gain, and that is shown in the meters to the far right. Over to the left we have the gain reduction meter, and this shows the immediate reduction in red. So let's press play, listen, and see how the compression is shown in the various meters in the VST. In the input-output section, these markers are bouncing, showing the region on which the compression is applied. Over to the left is shown the immediate reduction in red, due to the threshold being set below the maximum of the input. I'll just use this slider to increase the overall gain a little of the output. And that's about it for the basics. This compressor has a number of presets that you can load for different situations, and you can see an example here that I've loaded. That has been just a very quick overview of the Waves SSL compressor, and I didn't even go into how it can be used as an expander. I suggest you take time to practice the 4 major functions, which are threshold, ratio, attack and release of the compressor, and study how they affect a piece of music of your choice. I hope you've enjoyed today's lesson, and thank you very much for your time.